Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. This week, I just wanted to share a story with you. I guess you could say I'm on like a spiritual journey. That's just a label, right? I'm just trying to know myself. So whatever you call that. But I've been kind of asked, like people have approached me and they've been like, yo, not many people like think like the way you think, and like how did that all start? And so I just wanted to share where that all started. In 2013, I was still in high school, right? We went out to the Drumming World Championships in Dayton, Ohio, and it was my very first time there. And before you go in the stadium, you warm up as an ensemble outside. And before the last run that I did with that high school group, we were in the lot, and all of a sudden, like this wave of anxiety, because like there was like cameras, right? There was people watching us, like the staff expected us to do really good. There was like the timing pressure of like having to be at a certain place at a certain time. There was the pressure of having to do my absolute best because it was world championships. But yeah, we were just playing music, and out of nowhere this huge wave of anxiety came over me, and I blanked and I forgot all the music, and I was just like standing there like, what the heck is going on? And that was when I experienced my first panic attack. And that moment in time is really what started all of this, I feel like, because since then my kind of mission has been like, how do I not let that happen again, right? And so that's what I did. And from what I've learned is that the way we think has such a huge impact on the lives that we experience. And I was just focused on the wrong thing. Give a shout out to one of my instructors, Jason Reed. He took me aside because, of course, like everyone I was marching with and the staff was like, what is this kid doing? Like, he's never messed up like this before. But shout out to you, Jason. He took me aside, he pulled me aside, and he just played an exercise with me that he knew that I knew and could play in my sleep. And what that did is it brought me to the present moment, right? He was so genius because instead of like freaking out or being like, what are you doing? He just took me aside and brought me to the present moment. And I'm really thankful for that. And that's another thing with panic attacks or anxiety or anything like that, is that like, it's just being absent from the present moment, right? Because we're so afraid of what could happen in the future, or we're thinking about something we did in the past. But the best thing to do is to be right now, in this beautiful, eternal now. Since then, I can do these opportunities now like with so much confidence, because I really took the time to understand myself. And when you do that, then when you feel a panic attack or any sort of wave of anxiety come over you, you have the power to not judge it and just like feel it, acknowledge what it is, but not let it affect you and not become overwhelmed by it, and see it for what it is and realize that you're way more than anything that you could be feeling. A lot of people ask me like how I manage with like if I have stage fright or anything like that, and the answer is there's so much more momentum and energy built up around wow, like this opportunity is here for me right now. I get to be the experiencer of it, and I have nothing to lose, so I'm just gonna do my best. And you know, I set intentions before I do shows now. That helps a lot. It keeps me grounded and focused on what I want to be focused on. But I'm thankful for how far I've come in regards to that, you know? Like being someone who was so vulnerable to outside circumstance that I could let it affect my well-being to the point where I couldn't perform, to feeling confident in myself in every aspect of my life, even if it's not perfect. Like I acknowledge and recognize the value and potential, right? Recognizing the potential in the situation, the potential for growth. Much peace. I hope this video finds you well.